how did the process for you go
of making the EP?
Making the EP.
Met Fraser, and then the first studio session that we had, we made Picture Me straight away.
Wow.
So like I had the lyrics from Picture Me from beforehand, but when we went in to go and do Picture Me, I had a chord progression in my head, which I showed to Fraser, then he changed it a little bit, and then we just made Picture Me from there. And then after Picture Me, it just became like there was an understanding between the two of us in terms of lyrics and music, and then I just wanted to go and put together a body of work that was cohesive and sounded good. And yeah, just kept on working at it. It was difficult writing at points. The music was never the hard side of it, it was just the lyrics. But I think after like 4 or 5 weeks, there was a point where I couldn't really write and nothing was going, and I think I just got 3 songs all like in quick succession. And Panic Attack came, and then after Panic Attack it was Wanna Know that we finished, and then after we finished Wanna Know, Panic Attack, I wrote 6 Paths, and then everything was starting to make a lot more sense, and it was looking like it would finish easier. And then yeah, like a week before the EP was finished the verse for Breathe, and then 71 as well. So yeah, everything came in like different parts, but it was good working on it.
Like I can tell it's coming from a proper heartfelt place.
Yeah.
Literally every track has me just sitting there thinking about life, because you touch on some subjects that are very personal to a lot of people from, I guess, the hood. Really, like you're literally a storyteller of people from that circumstance. Is that hard for you to write that kind of stuff?
Nah, it's like it comes naturally, because once you've just been there and felt it, like it's not difficult to draw from your experience. I think the part that's difficult is saying it in a way that everyone would understand, and doing it in a way that's not cliche and isn't aggressive, because like a lot of the people that listen to my music might not be from ends. A lot of the people that are going to be buying tickets to my shows and actually downloading the music probably won't be from ends. So although I need to depict what I've been going through and people around me are going through, I need to do it in a way that is clear for everyone and isn't just like exclusive to us, which is why like I would try and use words or use metaphors or similes or things that explain and make it clearer to people that haven't firsthand like experienced it, or like would actually try and describe the effects of what people are going through and how it affects people around them and what causes it, instead of just talking about it, if that makes sense. Like it's all well and good just talking about road, but people who aren't from there might just be looking from the outside in, thinking what's going on here. So explaining the causes of it, how it happens, the effects of it, like in things like Panic Attack and Breathe, that's for me what I wanted to do with the EP, and just making it that first step and showing people this is the foundation where we came from, so in future we have something to go back to.
Wow, like you're wise beyond your years. I know you get that all the time, bro. Like you must like listen to it, you sound like a grown 30-year-old man that has a good 3 kids. You go home, you make jollof on a mad thing. Like you send them school, go where, make them come back. Like it's crazy, and that maturity shows in your work. It's mad. Like, bro, respect.
Thank you.
I just gotta say, man, respect for that. So you are anime lover.
Yeah, I like anime. I think people with like, there's a lot of pressure on me. Like, I like the artwork. I like the idea behind it. I like how it's different. I like the music behind it. I wouldn't say that I'm anime crazy, but I like anime.
Because the way you drop in the little references, especially even like the EP being called 6 Paths, like that is hard. Yeah,
it was ever since I'd done that Fire in the Booth, and then I had the 6 Paths like the Sage line, and then people sort of stuck with that. I thought, do you know what, 6 Paths as a title makes sense, because at this stage of my life there's so many different plays and things that I could do, so many different places I could go, so I thought, let me just use this play on words and have the anime reference but also the real life reference.
Like it's a bit west of what we were just talking about, but I saw your Made of L session with Semtex, and you are a sick pianist.
Thank you.
Like, how long have you been doing that for?
I think I've been playing piano now for 3 years.
3 years. And you're that good?
Yeah, I practiced a lot.
Are you self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught. But me, like, from 2013 to 2015, like, there wasn't really much to do. I was in school.
Yeah.
I was doing college, but over the summer holidays and that, I used to watch a pianist called Kyle Landry, and I used to mirror his style.
Yeah.
So I sort of learnt piano backwards and learned it in a different way, because I was learning it from the hardest things first.
Yeah.
And then I came back, and then when it came to doing the simpler things, it was pretty easy, because I was like doing, I don't know, 40 key arpeggios, trying to mirror Kyle Landry. So when it came to like playing broken chords and stuff and learning stuff by ear, it took a little bit of a while, but I got it at the end. With Picture Me, because it's like my own song and I made the chords to it, and I sort of designed it, I know it inside out. So when I'm playing it on piano and rapping it, people wouldn't even know this, but I'm playing it, I'm making it up on the spot.
What?
So everything,
you're making the whole thing up on the spot?
Everything I was doing, I'm making up on the spot. Like, I'm not thinking about what I'm playing. I just know that this has to be some keys in G minor, this has to be some keys in F major, such and such. But when I'm doing it, like, even when I'm playing it hard, and then I'm playing it soft, and then I'm playing different notes, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that these are all the notes in this key, and this is what I can press, and this note works to that one. I can't do that because that will sound wrong.
That's raw talent, man.
Thank you.
So you kind of touched on, like, you was learning that while you was at college, you say? Yeah. So what is the next step? Are you going to continue with education, or are you not?
I think, like, for this year, I'm going to take the year and try and focus on music as much as I can, and then just see where I am, because really and truly, a lot of people do 3 years at college because they either retake or they change courses or stuff. Some people do 2 years at college. Anyone that does 2 years at college has done well. And me, I'm thankful to say that I've done 2 years at college. I got my A-levels, I finished, passed, got into uni. So now it's like, if I want to go out and do something, I have the choice, because I'm not like so far behind, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I've done the 2 years, so now anything that I do is really and truly a blessing.
So what advice can you give to people trying to get into the music? Like, I like to leave the audience with some form of nuggets of education.
Well, the first thing that I would say to people that are trying to get into music, the thing that people forget a lot because they're worried about the industry, is you have to make sure that the music itself is the best that it possibly can be. And when that comes, you know, things will follow, I believe, anyway. And if it's not, then you just make life really, really difficult. There's no point in taking a product that's half finished and paying and worrying about videos and getting people to push it and getting your PR or whatever to try and sell it for you, when really and truly you could have spent all that time that you were worrying about how to get into music, perfecting what you do, making sure that your rhymes are tight and that your instrumentals are as good as they can be, and everything's mixed properly, and that you've got your concepts locked down and you're not sounding like everybody else. I think that's the most important thing. And when you do that, and when you're a nice person as well, that's another big factor. If you're a likable person, people will just do things out of like likeness to you, if that makes sense. Like, you just have to be a nice person and have good music, and there's no reason why people wouldn't take to you. And if they don't, then just keep on doing what you're doing, and then they will eventually.